Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl. I don't have the lights on. I'm just going with the natural light, right? That should be enough. Oh, y'all can see me. Ain't that black? Not yet. Give me a minute though. Wait for this summer sun to hit me. Cause I be out there in it. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Today is June 2nd. Monday. Happy Monday. Mm-mm. My straw broken? Mm-mm. I feel good. I knew that I would. I feel good. So let's get one of these. Amanda Lovelace. Believe in your own magic oracle deck. Rewind the tape if you want to know what deck this is because I just told you. All right. Let's see. And I don't know if I will be announcing every deck that I use because that's just not something I usually do. Because I felt like I heard somebody say, why don't you announce the decks when you use them? I don't need to do that. I get paid for advertisement. All right. Listen. Listen, if you ask me, I have no problem. What we got here? We got dragons. Slay them all. Mm-hmm. The number 6 could be significant. Yeah, you slayed these dragons. You slaying them. You about to slay some. You still got a couple of more. Some of you guys could have a disability, right? But you don't let that stop you. You don't let your fear or your shortcomings or shortcomings, right? Cause you to fall back or to, I heard, shrink back. You still standing your ground in spite of. Okay, we got red. We got forgive. All right. 10, completion. And then we got lighthouse. I want one more, Spirit. Don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. Come on, Spirit. 20 could be significant. That's a confirmation for myself. And we'll get, one more. All right, we have here gray. Endings are inevitable. So this is about getting acceptance. 73 is another 10. 10 and 10 is 20. 2020 is hindsight. June 10th, June 20th could be significant. October 20th, October 6th. All right, so we have, you're slaying dragons, right? You're also in a healing energy. With this red, this is giving me root chakra energy, all right? So there's a lot of healing going on here, a lot of nurturing of yourself, okay? A lot of forgiveness of yourself for the choices you made. A lot of understanding, right? Because in order to forgive ourselves, we have to realize that our situations were meant to teach us. We went into these situations in the conditions we were in so that we would see the condition we were in and make a change, right? That's what, lessons are about, right? Life lessons. And sometimes when we keep doing a certain thing over and over, God will allow us to go through some traumatic experience because we keep making the same choice over and over. When the first time it hurts, we're supposed to go in a different direction. But we got to learn how to do that, just like a toddler, right? When they first start walking. They don't, they figure out how to build their own stability, okay? We got don't doubt your worth, right? Maybe things in the past, like you could have a lot of endings, you know what I mean, that may have happened, okay, because of, the journey that you're on, whatever storyline you're on for yourself, right? But Spirit wants you to know, like, to never doubt your worth, right? Because we're all worthy. Good, bad, or indifferent. I don't care what side of the story you're on, we're all worthy, right? We all have we all have self-worth. We all have purpose. But it's up to us to recognize that we are worthy. When we don't recognize it, we hold on to things. We engage in things. We sacrifice ourselves for others' happiness when we don't recognize that we're worthy of having it as well. We can see other people's worth, but we can't see our own. That makes sense? And then 73 here with this ship out here at bay, like, waiting for your ship to come in, maybe feeling like maybe the ship may not be coming in, right? There's a ship that maybe you, or some kind of dream or something that you had hoped for or wished for, you may be realizing that it may not go that way, because things change. We can put a plan into place and we can start reaching these goals and, achieving these things, but along the path, something could distract us. It's never a straight path. It's always a winding path. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get lost and you go around in circles when you're driving. Listen, I do it all the time. All the time. Like, damn, I'm going around in fucking circles. Right? 7337 could be great. Endings are inevitable. Sometimes the things that we want aren't the things that are good for us, especially when we're in a cycle of learning about ourselves. So that means there's a lot of things that are being cut away, right? That are falling away because we're starting to see our self-worth. And when we start to see our self-worth, we don't want things that are underneath, that are down below us in our energy. And I ain't trying to say that nobody's below us, but I'm talking about our own personal life. What we don't fuck with no more versus what we trying to go. Understand that. In each of our own personal lives, whatever that is for you, it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. I'm talking about us on a personal level. So don't get it twisted. I hate I got to do that. I don't have to do that. I'm not going to do it anymore. Hear what you hear. That's your level of understanding, and I have to respect that, just like you got to respect me, where I'm at with it. Expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. Come on, Spirit. Didn't I just say that? Don't seek anyone's approval. Absolutely not. People can put expectations on you if they want to. That's on them. You can be the villain in their story if that's what they need. But it's a story. It's a storyline. It's a story you tell yourself. You don't have to be the villain in their story because they say that. That's their perception, right? That's their perception. You can always rewrite the story. Okay. Don't seek anyone's approval. Come on now. Because, if we're honest about things, right? When people make choices to do shit, do they come and ask us first? Think about that. When's the last time somebody came and asked you about a fucking choice that they made? And when it affected you, when did they ask you, was you okay? Would you be all right with that shit? When? You tell me. Put it in the comments. But we be so worried about how other people are going to feel about the choices we make. You know why? Because we care too freaking much. We're empathetic. We have to learn how to put a filter on that shit. We have to learn how to separate our emotions and what we need for ourselves, opposed to taking on somebody else, taking on I almost said identity, the energy of somebody else's. You can feel somebody else's needs. You can feel somebody else's lack, what they can need. You know what I'm saying? And you try to give it to them, but they're not open to receive that. That ain't what they want. They want what they can get, and what they want is just for you to just put a Band-Aid on it for them. Make me feel better. Give me some more energy so I can go run back out here in these streets. Right? Or wherever. You know what I mean? Two of Swords. Making a decision. Insight. Seeing things from a different perspective. Right? We got the Six of Pentacles. Generosity. You give, but you don't get anything back in return. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. We should never expect anything back from what we give. If we giving it. Hello? All right? Now, if you're selling it to me, say you're selling it to me. Right? If you need it back, say, I'm going to need this back. You can borrow it. But don't tell me you're giving me a gift and it comes with freaking strings. Or you want to tell everybody about it. Listen, and this other thing is, what I was going to say, is you giving so much, I said that, and you're not getting anything back. It's like, enough of this. Now it's time for you to start being generous and giving to yourself. You're starting to see that. Then we have the Death card. Don't doubt your worth. Endings, so that you can have new beginnings. And this is that endings that are inevitable. This is that part where you thought something would go a certain way and it didn't. right? It went in a different direction. Maybe you weren't expecting it, but it was necessary. That's what I heard. 9 of Wands, tenacity. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have what it takes to overcome this, right? It's just like you've overcome so many other obstacles in your life. 7 of Wands, I cannot make it up. Just like, and listen, and you cannot force people. All right? Do not try to force people to see things your way. All right? 9 and 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Wands. What's 16? Like the Tower? Might be the Tower because 13 is a death card because it's right here. Then we got 7 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Ooh-wee. Persistence. Listen. Investment, persistence, never giving up. That's your energy. You're very resilient energy. Like I said, you might even have disabilities. You might have less fortunate than others. You may have less the less ability to seek things or get out there. Even mobility I'm picking up, right? Movement, being able to move around. But you get out here as if you got everything you fucking need. You're not pity partying, you're not whining, you're not, blaming, you're not trying to guilt trip people, you're not trying to ask people, to see things in your way and shit. You're not doing that. And whatever people are saying or whatever you're getting or you're not getting, I feel like you're okay with this. You have a energy of gratitude, because I say that especially with a disability and refusing to give up, that's gratitude. That's confidence. That's self-awareness. You understand that you're because of a disability, but that's not where your strength lies. Come on, Spirit. Your strength lies in the Most High. I am strong where you are weak. Come on now. And you learn that you had to heal yourself. Apprentice of Swords, Page of Swords. You listen. I feel like some of you guys could be learning some new things at this time. With the High Priestess here, very spiritual, very empathic. You have to be able to not only understand and recognize your own emotions and your own feelings, but you can recognize it and see it in others. It's like it's like you're programmed with a plethora of scenarios and emotional responses. Like a fucking computer is what I'm picking up, right? It's like you computed so many different emotions in so many areas of your life and others. It's like when you see it, it's like you recognize it. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, because that's what I was getting. It's like you're an empath. You're a high priestess. You get downloads. You get message from the Most High, man. You get universal information. You can pick up the dark and the light in a person. Their low vibrational energies, their sadness, the depression, the pain, the hurt behind their eyes, I heard. And you can also pick up on, listen, you just been through, listen, in order to become high priestess, you already know you have to go through those 4 areas of your life. Right? Your throat, speaking, your heart, your sacral, your 5, 6, all of those areas. You have to have done some healing in your root chakra. You have to have started to love yourself and heal those areas, and by doing so, by loving yourself, you're also learning how to love as it starts to show up in your life. You start to speak your truth, and you speak up for other people. And the third and the crown, that's from the Most High. That's already in your DNA. That's what's in the brain. That's the brain. That's where your Akashic Records is. I don't know why I said that. That's what they just told me. You already came with all the information you need. Everything, every lifetime is stored in your brain and stored in that computer. Damn. I did not know that. Listen. I'm learning with you. Some of you guys are learning a lot. There's definitely been some kind of death and transformation in your life. The Tower. 15, 16. What did I say? Didn't I say 16 was a tower? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Cracked open. Yes, your spirit. Listen, it's like the house that encases your brain. Let's call it that, right? There was a traumatic um event, something that destroyed this house, or yeah, the house that was built around, that was protecting the computer, the third eye. Look at that, spirit. I can't make it up. You see that? There was some, it was as if it was closed off. I heard calcification. I heard it was calcified. So whatever trauma that hit you, it put a crack in that seal that's surrounding your third eye, and all the information, anything, any kind of illusions, anything around that third eye was destroyed. Damn. And therefore, we go through the transformation. That's what you went through, the death and the rebirth. You see the butterflies coming from the endings, right? And the flowers coming out of that. Come on, spirit. Wow. Witch of Pentacles. Come on, man. And look at this. Look, there go her third eye right there in the book. Instructions. Where you get the instructions? The instructions to use your third eye. I'm going to call it the Bible. I'm going to call it the Bible. You call it whatever you want to. What's this, spirit? 4-cup processing. You are processing new information. Page of Swords. This is like a child being reschooled, reintegrated. Who, spirit? Didn't I talk about that the other day about having the branch be reintegrated into the vine? Once those useless branches are cut away. And sometimes we get cut away from the vine, but Spirit said we can always come back and be reintegrated back into it. Always. You hear me? Processing. You are being reintegrated. Yes, you are the Fool. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. I feel like somebody's getting a new beginning. Like a fresh start, for sure, for sure. But look at the Empress. Come on now. But I want to say this. With this processing, this is like I'm also saying this is going to be an upgrade for you as far as your spirituality, because you're going to know more shit. All right, you're not going to know how you know more shit, but you are going to know more shit because it's already there, so don't be surprised. When you come out your mouth like I just did a few minutes ago with some shit, I got to remember, I already knew that. I ain't never looked at it and it come out my mouth, but I already knew that. You hear me? Come on, Spirit. That's what I'm talking about. What is this, Spirit, trying to show you? The Hierophant. I can't make it up. Come on now. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Stop playing. Stop playing. Ten of Swords. Listen, overcoming all that, the collapse of an empire. Stop playing. Ten of Swords is overcoming obstacles, overcoming hard times. When it's in the upright, that means it's the end. It's finished. That collapse is this, that mindset. Those set programs by the owner. Come on, Spirit. Like when we're babies, right? We learn from our caregivers, right? They program us. They're the one that's in charge of making sure we get access to the program we already got. So that means they should teach us how to love ourselves so we can access that shit. But sometimes they use us to put in what they want the fuck us to do, how they want us to act. Come on, Spirit. And if we're lucky, we can overcome that shit. We can shatter that image whenever the time is right, whenever the fruit is ripe, whenever we're ready to reconnect to the source, right? We can always reconnect to source. Five of Pentacles and the Star. Wow. Healing. Somebody's worried. Somebody's worried about your healing. Somebody's worried about the things that you know. You know, somebody's worried that they don't have any more control over you, or how. It's like somebody getting a reset, a factory reset. Come on, Spirit. I don't know why I'm talking in this, but it's what it is. Worry. Somebody could be worried about finances as well, but somebody's worried that you are no longer under their spell, under their programming. You have been reprogrammed. You're not the same. You're not under their authority anymore. Because I feel like, when we're kids, if we can look at it in a computer sense, because that's how spirit's showing me, somebody got a computer whiz ancestor that loved working with computers, that was fucking smart as shit. Especially somebody could be an IT programmer. So you will get this, all right? Because this is giving me programmer energy. But yeah, somebody is realizing that they no longer have access. They no longer have access to what you already know. This is somebody that was, I'm not saying that they were trying to know what you know, but I really feel like they were trying to override what you know. Like, keep you from having access to what it is. Because I feel like they can't see it because it's programmed specifically for you, but they can access it through you. If you know it and they can get in there, they'll know what you know. But if you ain't tapped into it all yet, then they can't fucking get in it either. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, spirit. But you, by this tower coming, this is mean that somebody's getting blocked. Somebody's getting blocked access to you and to your knowledge and to your Akashic records, what you know. All right? Somebody done got blocked. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. They have no more access, and they worried about that because you healed and you also access some higher level shit. You hear me? With the high priestess, the hierophant, and the star. What? And they see that you're an apprentice and you running for that shit. You learning quickly. You're a quick learner. Man, listen, somebody see, oh my God, somebody done leveled up. Somebody done got access to some more information and they about to take off. That's what somebody's worried about. And they don't have no more access to you. What's going on here, spirit? Endings are inevitable, remember? Well, we got Sage of Pentacles. Come on, man. This is a Page of Pentacles energy. Queen. This could be Queen of Pentacles. Processing. Things growing for you. Somebody can see you as somebody very abundant. All right. Things grow. I heard everything you touch is gold, turns to gold. 22:44 on the clock. Everything you touch is gold. Look at all the plant life and everything that's growing around you. You have something special about you. It's not, well, yeah, spiritual. Yes, it is. It is something special. It's something special about each and every one of you. That's what I heard. There's something special about each and every one of you. Okay. It's like you are cherishing it. That's the energy I'm getting. You're cherishing it. You know what I mean? You're grateful. You holding on to it. You feel blessed to have something, and what you have is like this. It's like an everlasting gobstopper. It's like an everlasting gobstopper. If Willy Wonka fans, okay, that it never shrinks, it never goes away, it just lasts forever. That's what I heard. So take it how it resonates. It's like you get the prize, Charlie, you know. Let's see. The 10 of Cups. Ooh, what's behind that? And the Devil. Ooh, wee. Oh, that's the 2 of Cups. Child, why did I see 10? We got the Devil here, obsessions. You had a choice. You got a choice. You had a choice between, maybe you had to go without finances. Maybe you had to go through a period of lack, right? But you were so grateful for, it's as if you didn't have a whole lot, but you didn't go without. Like if you like just paid your rent, all right, and then you maybe needed a few things from the grocery store, somehow, some way, the universe would send you, like, say for me, for instance, a supporter would send me a donation. Ching ching, and I'd be like, wow, look at that, right on time. That kind of shit there. You may have had to go through those times, right? And you had the option to choose between being patient, trusting the process, or binding yourself to shortcuts and manipulations and lies and deception because you didn't want to wait on the universe, wait on God. I'm gonna say it. Don't worry about me. I ain't confused about who I love. I just try not to ram it down y'all's throat. You know what I mean? Because it's not my job. It's not my. I'm not here to try to convince you about God. You know, it shows in how I live. You know what I'm saying? Let that be enough. You know, and the fact that when I talk about God is because I'm grateful, and I'm not ashamed of Him. And I let you know that even a wretch like me, if you're anything like me, it's there. Sage of Cups. They're the King of Cups that watches you. Somebody watches you. They think that you're very smart. You're very wise. You know what I'm saying? They admire you. They're sometimes I feel maybe even in awe of you in some ways, right? They got feelings for you for sure. They definitely watch you and admire you. I feel like that's admiration. 4 of Pentacles, your security. Somebody's having some kind of frustrations about how to come towards you. They have a lot of anxiety with the 9 of Swords because of the possibility. They feel like you are somebody that they can build with. The Magician, they manifest you. Ace of Swords, that's the fucking truth. Listen, he said that's the truth. I don't know how to come and tell you that, but that's the truth. That's what I heard. Let's get some more 3 of Wands development. Something could be developing. 8 of Pentacles, improvements are coming. Injustice and judgment. Somebody's under judgment for an injustice. They initiated something. Well, let's go here. Yeah, but I feel like, the cards moved. They don't want, not yet. Let me another one here. So you made the decision, right, to wait and to be patient, right, and to trust that the universe, if you held to your integrity and held to your standards, because those are those tests, right? It's like, how bad do you really want it? Are you really this person? Are you really who you say you are? But and the devil, he will test the fuck out of you. Are you really gonna just really not have sex for that long? Whatever. At some point, that's not your first thought. You don't wake up in the morning talking about everybody to go get. Some people do though. You know what I mean? It ain't my first thought. Not today. Thank God, right? Because we already know lust will get you caught up in a whole bunch of shit you don't want to be in. I know. We got the 8 of Pentacles and the Justice in reverse. There's some kind of injustice around money, work. Well, if there has been an injustice, okay, an imbalance between, I'm hearing work, love, and money. Because with the injustice, it's the heart and the feather here. And then the improvement in Pentacles. That's work, that's finances, this is love and balance, all right? There's improvements coming. There's a change that's coming for you. Okay. I think Spirit want me to stay with these. Okay, thank you. 9 of Cups, something that's gonna make you happy, something that you will be satisfied with. So your money, and because this 9 of Cups is loving yourself. That 1 cup that you wait for from that King of Cups that's sitting there wondering if you're gonna bring it to you. That's the only thing you missing. You may not be missing his cup, but I'm just saying. That's all you got. Otherwise, your finances and how you feel about yourself is fine. The only thing that's out of balance in your life is love. And you may feel like that's an injustice. How come you can't have it all, right? Possibilities. The Magician, you're manifesting possibilities, baby. Listen. Anything you want, anything you desire, you can have. That's what Spirit said. Anything you desire, you are the Magician. You are the master manifester. This is your Ace of Pentacles. Anything is possible. Because why? It's already in there. All you got to do is be able to tap into it. But you're the Magician. You can make anything manifest. You can make it appear. It's like pulling a quarter out from behind your ear, baby. It's back there. Way back there in the bottom of your brain. You gotta get back there. Anxiety. There go that anxiety. What's going on here, Spirit? Four of Swords, respite. Taking a break. Re-strategizing. Three of Swords, revelation, ideas, the truth. There's some kind of truth that's coming in. Okay? It could, that's what we got here. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of Swords. Respite, truth, and revelation. Being stuck in your mind, right? Replaying shit, right? Putting 2 and 2 together. Slowing the fucking tape down, right? Looking at the places where you're seeing the red flags, but you overlook them, right? This is that energy in your head, feeling stuck, feeling trapped. You know, mental confusion and stuff like that. Heart. This is from your heart. This is all green. So you let your heart put you in a mental state. Listen, following your heart instead of your head. Your heart saying, I love him. But I love him. And your head saying, this nigga done ran off with the money. This nigga done paid the cable bill, the TV get cut. This nigga didn't come home last night. Blah, blah, whatever it is. That's that confusion. That's that confusion. What we got here? Listen, and there go 2 more, Lord. Oh, shit, 5 more. There go that conflict. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 swords. That's the tower. That's the tower. Right? Where that tower at? Did it come out? No, that's the death card. That's death. 13 swords is like over fucking kill, right? Because 10 of them is enough. Then you got 11, 12, 13, 3 more. They betrayed you and you was heartbroken. They backstabbed you and you was heartbroken. You endured, you stuck it out, you stuck around, right? You took the bullshit. You forgave. And only to turn around that I heard they never stopped. It's like you may have thought somebody listen to Pretty Page of Cups. Whenever you will forgive somebody and they say, I'm not going to do it again, they never stop. I'm just going to say that shit right here. They never stop. You had to endure a lot of mental conflict, a lot of aggressive energy towards you as well. A lot of lies, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of gossip, a lot of inappropriate communications. I'm sick of seeing with this 3 of Swords and this 5 of Swords. A lot of crossing lines and crossing boundaries. Yes. What we got here? The Witch of Swords. That's the truth. That's the truth. Apprentice of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. We got the 8 of Wands. Message. Oh, here come 10 more of the motherfuckers. Who about some lovers? Lord have mercy. That's 18 Wands. That's a lot of energy. Overwhelming momentum. Somebody's going to be overwhelmed. There's going to be a lot of energy. And I don't know, something about some lovers. Some kind of truth coming out about some lovers. All right. 8 of Cups. Listen, I cannot make it up. You are, listen, I feel like this is your last. This is it. This is your last straw. That's giving me last straw energy. Page of Pentacles. Conflict, confusion. Look, you got swords and wands, gossip, lies, confusion, backstabbing, lies, confusion, messages, gossip, evil eye. Child, I don't know what it is. What's going on here, Spirit? What we got here? Damn, look at this, y'all. 6 more wands. We got success here. I feel like you overcame it. It's like, you know what I see here? You see how these wands, they're not straight. They're like either going this way, they're going all over the place. This is, I feel like, you finally getting your shit together. You finally getting your direction, getting your ducks in order. Somebody wanted you really, the devil fell on the floor, y'all. Somebody really wanted you to choose the devil over, I heard, your chastity. What's that mean? Over your chastity. What does chastity mean?
Here's the definition of chastity: the state or practice of refraining from extramarital, or especially from all, sexual intercourse.
Ooh-wee! Man, I just said that shit. Somebody trying to get you to fall off of for your commitment to yourself, collective. That's all it is. Your commitment to yourself, to God, you know. Yeah, somebody wants you to break that commitment to God. Somebody really wants you to break your commitment to God. Somebody really wants you to break your commitment to yourself, because you are, in essence, God and walking. You know what I mean? If we're living in His energy, He will live in your tent, right? And that's the energy of love. Listen, you gotta love yourself and love His sheep. Take care of my sheep. Feed my sheep. Do you love me? Take care of my sheep. Do you love me? Take care of my people, man. Feed my sheep. You love God, you love everybody. That's no fucking argument about it. Ain't no debate about it. I don't care what you say. You love God, you love everybody. What we gonna do here, Spirit? How long we been in here? I'm gonna get y'all a spiritual fact. I think we'll be done with this. What's up, y'all? You love God, you love everybody. Period. Oh, I got some downloads, y'all. There's one of them I want to share with y'all. It was a lot. Oh no, I'm gonna say that because I know how I got to that information by how I was sent to that information. So that's another one. Yeah, I gotta pray on that. Yeah, but somebody wants you really, really badly, right? To lose. Somebody knows you are tapped in, right? And it's because you're respecting yourself, because you're using your body as your temple. Somebody know that. Somebody wants you to fall off from there. Oh, God. I heard, listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say how I got it. Do not come towards the collective in no lustful energy, because it's going to backfire on you. If you're going towards the collective thinking you're just going to tap it, you're going to have a really, really bad backfire. You're going to have really bad consequences to pay. I'm telling you, look, I'm trying to protect you. Because I see, I felt it. I seen it. Spirit showed me. You know, people want to test the fucking water. They don't believe that you are as close to the Most High as you are. Damn, they said they want to take your they want to break your chastity. Ooh, what's going on here, Spirit? They want to know. You gave me two. You gave me too many. What we got here? Accept the good in your life and know you are a fucking delight. Okay, that's one. Once you notice the good shit going on in your life, more good shit starts happening. It's like a magnet or dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle gets a little nub of poop, he runs around with it and more poop sticks to it and grows and grows. Goodness is like that. Let's hope it ain't poop, right? that you get, and then it's like a magnet just collecting more and more and more. Let it be your blessings, baby. What we got here? 3 ways to fail at everything in life. Come on now. 1, complain about everything. 2, blame others for your problems. 3, never be grateful. Speak. Today's to-dos. 1, don't complain about shit. 2, take full responsibility for every single thing in your life. Amen. 3, be grateful for shit. Amen, amen. Tonight's to-dos. 1, look at yourself in the mirror. 2, see how hot you are for yourself. Amen. Yes, sir. 3, be grateful for your bad self. I am. You too. All right, y'all. That's your message. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you. Deuces.